what's it called? They're more, I'm gonna put it there. Hello everyone and welcome to a new video here in my channel. If you're new, you don't know me. Hello, I'm Ra. I'm very happy to see you here and welcome to a new video here in the channel. If you are not new or you already know me, hello, welcome back. For today I have a bit of a different video because I have been meaning to start including more God-centered Christian related content on my channel. I have talked about this before, by the way, so it's not like out of the blue. I've talked about this before. I've tried and I've been trying, and I've been doing some videos where I've been including a bit of more like Bible studying and God related content. So I've been meaning to include more Bible content and more Christian content, not Bible content, Christian content on the channel. And for today, I just want to show you what's on my Bible bag. This is my Bible bag. Here I have everything I use every single morning when I read my Bible, because I read my Bible every single morning. I try to read 1 or 2 chapters every day, but sometimes I read more, sometimes I read only one, and there's days that I don't read my Bible because maybe I don't have time, and I know I have to make time for God and I do my best to do it, but sometimes it's just too hectic and I can't. So sometimes I don't read my Bible. Other days I read multiple chapters, and in here I have absolutely everything that I need, that I use every single day. Obviously I'm not counting like my pens or my like highlighters or anything like that. Those ones are always on my table, but this is basically everything I need and everything I use every day. And I want to show you because I just want to show you, and I want to spread the word of the Lord because I love him so much and I want people to love him as well. I'm a Christian since I was a baby. I was baptized, and my parents are Christians, and I've grown in a Catholic house, and I decided to start reading my Bible. Well, start reading my Bible. I wanted to start creating an actual connection, an actual relationship with the Lord. I think it was a bit over 6 months ago. I think it was at the end of 2025. And well, mid 2025 I started, and then it was a bit like not really like it wasn't like an everyday thing. And then at the end of 2025 I was like, I'm actually doing this, and that's when I made this bag. So I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna open. I don't know if you can see it. If you do, great. If you don't, it's fine. So everything that I have. First and foremost, and the most important thing, my Bible. I love my Bible. This Bible I got in England. So I went in last November. I went to England to visit some friends, also to celebrate a friend's birthday. And I went and I got this Bible at a charity shop, and I really, really like it. It's used already, like I've been using it since I got it, so obviously it's already used, but I really like it. It's the Soul Survivor Youth Bible. Oh my god, it's broken. I'm gonna actually do a flip through of my Bible and my prayer journal, so you will see that everything about this and another thing I'm showing you now in a bit. But yeah, it's broken. So yeah, it is. Oh my god. The Soul Survival Youth Bible in the NIV version, which basically, if you don't know, NIV is a New International Version. It's one of the translations. The translations are word by word and thought by thought. Thought by thought are more, they are closer to the original, like what is actually said, and word by word is more like understanding. It's like more easy to understand what it actually says. So NIV is like kind of in the middle, going a bit closer. It's like going a bit, it's like a spectrum. It's going a bit more towards word by word. And this is my Bible. I did this cover myself. Well, myself. I got a tote bag from Tiger, and I made it into the little like thingy. I really like it. The thing now is that it's getting very chunky, as you can tell, and as you will see on the flip through, it's getting quite chunky. It's already broken, like the spine is broken. So what I might do is I might rebind the actual Bible, and I might use this, like the actual cover, to bind the what's it called, my study, like my actual journal, the one I used to study and where I write my notes and everything. because I think it might be good enough for that. But this is for the future. I don't know yet, but this is my Bible, and I really like it. I've been reading it for quite a bit. For over 6 months. I am currently on the first book of the Kings. I read this morning up until chapter 3, so I just read how I really like this. I was waiting for this. So basically, Kings 1 is when Solomon already becomes the king after David, and two prostitutes, two women, went to him. One of the woman's sons died, and that woman that had its son, die. She took the baby of someone else's, and then they went both to Solomon and said, "Hey, she stole my baby." And the woman who stole the baby was like, "No, she stole the baby." And Solomon went and said, "You know what? Let's cut the baby in half." And the real mother, out of love and because it's the real mother, said, "You know what? Give it to her. I don't want, like, if you're gonna split the kid in two, please just give the baby to her." And so Solomon said, "Give the baby to the first woman because it is the real mother." This is my Bible. I really like it. It's getting chunky and I'm loving it because that means, I'm actually learning things and connecting with the Lord, which is my main goal. So I have that. Then I have, some post-it notes because they're just like there. I have this notebook that is basically has no pages left. Basically, not every time, but usually when I read my Bible, I like to look into, I think it's called the World Commentary. I don't know. It's an online commentary, and I write stuff down and stuff, and then these pieces of paper, I just write stuff down, and then I glue it to the Bible. You will see it on the flip through. Promise. Everything I'm talking about, you will see on the flip through. So this one is just a little notebook that I use to write stuff and glue it onto, like the pages I used to glue into the Bible, basically. So that's why this is basically nothing. And then I have my actual journal. I really like it. I have this little piece of paper. I really, really like it. And I just write stuff down. For example, here I have today, basically, I write the chapter and the little, verse or verses that I want to focus on, and I just write a little thingy. And I've done that with every single one, until now. And then at the beginning, I do have, which I think is pretty cool. Give me a second. I have this, which is basically all the books of the Bible, so I can color them in while I finish them. And actually, I have to color Samuel 1 and 2 because I haven't colored them yet, and I have finished those books. But no, yeah, this is cute, and this is about to be done, so I will need to get a new one. And that's why I want to rebind the Bible and use the actual cover to, include all of these pages. Like all the notebooks that I use, I'm just gonna, bind together into that cover because I'm gonna use quite a few, and I write a lot. So yeah, that is my this is my Bible study notebook. Yeah, my Bible study notebook. I really want to get a Bible that is interleaved because the pages are it has every other page is a blank page, and I can actually take notes there, and I really like that. I want to get also ones that have spaces on the sides. I have a dream Bible in my head, and I don't think it's it exists, so I'm just gonna have to get one that is close enough that I can maybe fix a bit to make it perfect. But until then, I have to work with what I have. I got the Bible secondhand. This one, I don't remember how much it costed me, the notebook, but it was quite cheap as well. So I have to work with what I have. And then I have my prayer journal, which is a random notebook again. Oh my god, random notebooks. I also glued some sticky thingies. I really like this one, and I really like May the Holy Spirit be with you because I love Star Wars. But no, yeah, this is just a random notebook that I had around the house, and I just write stuff. I write grateful letters or things. When I have something that I want to, tell the Lord, I just write it down because I'm the person who writes a lot. I've always liked to write things down because it helps me, clear my head and everything. So for example, here I have a Valentine's Day reflection, or when it was Lent, I really like this. When it was Lent time, I wrote every single day of Lent. I wrote a little thingy. I hope you can hear me now. I wrote every single day of Lent, and I really like that. And it's just a little time I have to a little notebook that I have to pray and to write stuff down. And then I have some cool let me try and find it. Oh, I have one for sure. Here I have little spreads of things that I think are quite cool. I don't do them as much, but I do like them. I do like to do them every once in a bit. But no, yeah, this is just me writing stuff and connecting with the Lord, and I really like it. And it's just a very random notebook that I had around the house that I need to use because I love notebooks and I get a lot of them, so I like to use them. And that is basically everything I have. Again, I have these two post-it notes, and I do have more in here on the back. Here I have, but yeah, I have pink, purple, greens, and then those ones, the yellow and blue. So yeah, that is everything I have in my Bible bag. Like, it's literally just that, but I really use this every single day, and I think this is the most, if you want to start reading your Bible, I think this is everything you need. Like, you need your Bible, a notebook. It can be a normal notebook, it can be like a thick notebook that you can, like, a notebook to write stuff down. Everything that I read in the Bible that connects with me, like, I want to highlight because it's important, I want to talk about it, I then go in here and just write a little, like, reflection on that, so I can also learn, and basically write here what I learn. So you need the Bible, a little notebook, and then the prayer journal is not necessary, but I wanted to have one because I wanted to actually write prayers or reflections. I have grateful letters. And then, yeah, the post-its are basically for the Bible. Like, I do a lot of post-its and stuff. When I read on the commentary online, I go, like, sometimes I have stuff to like summarize, and I do it on here. But no, yeah, that is everything I have. It's simply just that. I wanted to show you because why not? I'm actually going to do a flip through of everything I have so far on my Bible, so I can also do, when I finish it, like an updated one. But no, yeah, it is getting quite chunky, which is quite cute and nice. And that's everything you need. You don't need the thing also is, I thought I needed, like, for the second half of 2025, I was reading the Bible online and I was taking my notes online because I was looking at all of these things, and people had all these very expensive Bibles and all of this expensive stuff, and then I realized I don't need anything expensive. Jesus didn't have anything expensive. You know, he was very normal, very, like, he was not poor, but, like, you know, like, he didn't have a lot of money maybe, and, you know, he was just a normal man who had normal stuff, and, you know, like, he was always giving to others. It's not like, oh, I have all this money, I'm going to keep it to myself. Like, no, everything I have, I'm going to give to others. So I was like, I don't need something expensive. I don't need an expensive Bible to start reading the Bible, because the word is there. The important thing is the word, not, you know, how expensive the Bible you get is. So I literally got it secondhand, and it was insanely beautiful. I have, like, you know, made it my own, which is also quite cute and nice, that I will talk about on the flip through. But yeah, I just wanted to start talking about the Lord here more. So here you have everything I have on my Bible bag. Now everything is a mess, I have to clean it up, which I'm gonna do while I do the outro. But no, yeah, you don't need anything expensive. You just need the Bible, a notebook, or you don't even need a notebook. You can just take a blank page, like a blank, you know, piece of paper, and just write, and that's also fine. So if you want to start, you know, reading your Bible, you want to start your journey with God, just know you don't need anything crazy. You just need a Bible, a piece of paper, and a pen. You don't even have to highlight the Bible if you don't want to. Like, it's completely up to you. And yeah, this bag I also got at Tiger, by the way, if anyone's interested. It's supposed to be like the type of bags that you use to, like, this bag. It's the type of bag that you're supposed to use to, like, put clothes in, so when you go on trips you can have all of your clothes, you know, together. But I just use it for this because it's also, you know, cute, and if I want to go somewhere with it, I can just bring it all together in one. So I think it's quite nice, and this is the Bible bag. Yeah, so yeah, that is basically what I wanted to show you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so if I want to post a brand new video every single Wednesday and Friday. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you are a Christian, I would really appreciate the subscribe, because I will be including more Christian content on my channel, I promise. And if you like books and you're a Christian, please subscribe, because I talk about books a lot and about writing. And if you are not a Christian, you can also watch the video and enjoy it. Like, it's completely up to you. You do you. I just want to spread my love for the Lord, and if you are here and maybe you're just intrigued of why I have done this, and that's completely fine. I'm not here to, you know, I'm not converting anyone into Christianity. You know, I believe in God, but that doesn't mean you have to believe in God. I'm making you believe in God. If you have your reasons for why you don't believe, that's completely fine, and I will be listening to them incredibly like excited because I want to know other people's perspectives, but I want to also spread my, you know, beliefs. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you know if I want to post a brand new video. Please go follow my social media, it's always down below. I will probably have already put screenshots of my Instagrams and my TikTok and everything on screen, so go follow those. I would really appreciate the support on my Bookstagram and on here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.